Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about the Tourmaster Elite Tribag Tankbag available at RevZilla.com. Now, if big is better, then this has got to be one of the best damn tank bags out there in the market. There's really not too much out there bigger than this. Tourmaster has given us the Elite Tribag, which is actually two different tank bags zippered together to make one 30-liter capacity bag. This thing's a behemoth. Now, as far as what bikes you're going to want to use this on, it's going to have a magnetic mount as well as a universal strap mount. So there's really no limits as to what bikes you can use this on. The one thing I will say is that if you are going to be planning on using this on a sport bike, it's a little bit big for that. If you're planning on being in the full tug position, you might want to go for a svelter tank bag than this big bad boy. Now, as far as install is concerned for this, you're looking at a 1 out of 3 on our BSD, our beard scale difficulty for installation. Anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes to get this thing installed depending on your mounting system, and you'll be ready to roll. Now, we'll talk more about install at the end, but for right now, let's actually break down the Tribag in front of me and show you exactly what you're getting. So first and foremost, Tourmaster has been around since 1980, and they've really done a great job building a name for themselves, giving you quality luggage. It's not going to break the bank, but it's really going to hold up over time through years and years of abuse. Now, the reason they can do this is the materials they're going to use. For this particular bag, you're looking at a 1680D nylon mixed with an 1800D nylon, which means it's going to be super heavy duty, beefy in its construction. It's going to hold up to what you throw at it, UV resistant, weather resistant, just a nice overall setup here. Now, let's break this down and show you the different components that are actually going to make up this Tribag. So first and foremost, there's 3 different ways you can configure this particular setup. As you see on the table in front of me, this is configured with both bags zipped together. Now, you can also run each of these bags simultaneously or individually. So right now we have the 2 together. You can also run this with just the top bag zipped to the base, or you can run it with just the bottom bag zipped to the base. Overall, you're looking at 30 liters in capacity when combined together. Now, that 30 liters in capacity is going to be the top bag, which is going to make up for 14 liters, which then expands up to 20 liters, and the bottom bag, which is going to be 10 liters. So let's start with taking a look at the top bag itself. First and foremost, starting with the top and working our way through it, you're going to see that this is going to have a GPS mount. And not only this is going to be great for GPS units, but you see these little foam cutouts. So if you are using a smartphone with this particular bag, you can actually pick the foam cutout that best matches your phone, or you can take it all out and put your GPS unit in here. And as you can see, if I Velcro that down, it actually mounts up, so when you're riding along, you can see it and it's angled up towards you. Now, the other thing you're going to notice here is these little pockets right here at the base. There's a magnet holding it on the bottom, and then they Velcro on the top, which is going to be attached to the GPS mount. If you want to take this off, you can, and one of the things that Tourmaster is really good at is giving you a whole bunch of extras. So you can actually add a map pouch to this. So if you like to use an old paper map the way I do, or if you want to use a tablet instead of a GPS, this is going to be an add-on that's going to work with the top of either bag. So nice little add-on there from Tourmaster. Let's continue to break this down. You've got 2 pockets on either side, nice reflectivity baked in, reflectivity running down the side, and you're going to notice that there's an expansion zipper along the bottom. But first and foremost, I want to pull this bag off, and you're going to have 2 zippers holding it to the bag below. When you undo the zipper on each side, the bag simply pops right off the top, and you can just use it as a separate bottom piece if you so choose. And again, like I said, not only does it zip from bag to bag, but there's also 2 zippers to actually figure out which bag you want to mount to the bike itself. Breaking this down, you're going to have 1 large compartment in the front, and you're going to open this up, and you're going to see a nice, comfortable base to it. It's not going to be anything rough or tumbly. It's a nice soft felt to keep any of your belongings safe. And then the inner hinge on this is going to have a lot of small little pockets as well. You're also going to notice that there's going to be electronic gussets. If you want to run wires into the bag, you can, and you don't have to worry about the waterproofness of this. And then you can actually have a rain cover for either bag to be able to fit this over top of the bags, giving you complete waterproof in a downpour. Again, weather resistant just as it sits, but you're going to want to make sure you're using the rain cover if you get caught in anything more than a light drizzle. Now, the bottom bag is very basic. You can, again, add that map pouch to it. Flat rectangular design, no expansion gusset to this. Again, there is an expansion gusset around the base of the top bag if you want to bump up to 20 liters. And then the main compartment for this, same thing again. As I lost the zipper there for a second, you're going to open this up. And again, that same felt base to it, very comfortable. And again, pockets on the top lid. Now this is going to take us right into installation for the overall bagging system. Like I said in the beginning, you really are going to have the mounted base, and you can see the zippers running along each side. So if you're going to run this with just one of the two bags, you simply zip down the bag to the base that you want to use. Now as far as installation goes for this particular piece, like I said in the beginning, a 1 out of 3 on our BSD, or Beard Scale of Difficulty for installation. I have the magnetic base here, and this is going to be a super simple install. All you have to do is set it onto your metal tank, and then there will be a connection strap that you can run around the handlebars just to secure everything down. Now if you go with the strap base, a little bit more intense, it's going to take you about 10 to 15 minutes, and you're going to have a mount in the front that's going to run around your steering stem, and you're going to have 2 straps coming off the back, which you can attach to some point on your frame rail. All in all, Tourmaster does a really nice job of giving you a bag that's easy to configure in any different variation you want to go with. Now, there's a lot of folks out there that are using Tourmaster luggage. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, do me a favor, click the info button, read what other riders are digging about the Tourmaster luggage they're using on their rides. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate, get us on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Tourmaster Elite Tribag Tank Bag. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.